What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video. And in today's video, guys, we are here with Mavuika first impressions here, guys. I've gotten to test out Mavuika on a bunch of different teams that I have for my account here on Genshin Impact, and we're gonna be showing you guys the runs that I've done on Spiral Abyss, just the floor 12, like chamber 1, pretty much like first half. I didn't do like any other stages, so bear in mind that like a lot of these teams could have issues with certain enemies. But yeah, I just wanted to do like just a quick, kind of test out multiple different teams just to kind of see, how I feel about the character. And yeah, I feel like I got a good grasp of what Mavuika's capable of. So if you guys do enjoy videos like this, man, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as we are on the road to that, I guess, 2K subs now, guys. Yeah, we hit 1K recently, and yeah, with the new year, new me, so we're grinding. So yeah, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, guys, and happy new year as well to you guys. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's hop in and let's watch the video. So I recorded a like pre-recording here pretty much, and I edited all the clips to show pretty much every run that I attempted with Mavuika for a different team. And yeah, we can just kind of watch through it together and we'll see what we got going on. So yeah, we can turn up the audio too, since it's just Genshin like audio gameplay. Here, I'll turn this up as well. So yeah, pretty much, guys, the first team right here is the team that everyone thought would be the best, which actually after testing, it feels like this is not the best for me. But it also could be, the specific enemies that I'm facing as well. It actually could be. But yeah, obviously with this, floor 12, chamber 1 first half, you have these little like pyro guys, and then you have the little the minions that spawn the like Sumeru I guess mobs, right? And then the final enemies is the Sumeru big mobs, right? So that's kind of like, what this chamber 1 first half is kind of looking like. And I was thinking like this probably would be the best team, right? People were saying Silali, Shalonin, Bennett, Mavuika, right? It makes a lot of sense. You get the melt for the nuke, and yeah, it definitely makes a lot of sense, guys. But I think from my testing, it felt good. But maybe, again, like it could have been because of the chamber 1. But yeah, I felt a little bit underwhelming in my opinion, guys. So here, let me turn it down a little bit just in case the audio is taking over. But yeah, I think overall, guys, this was a pretty good team. I would not say it's the best, and we'll talk about what the best one I actually do think is once we get to it. But yeah, pretty good team though. Look at that 83k melt. Crazy, man. 83k though is insane. Once you get to like the other setup that I ran, you guys will be like, holy, this is insane. But yeah, so this team was actually like pretty solid though, from my testing. So if you guys do want to run this team, definitely a valid one. I don't know if it would be on this first half though. I'd say like this first half like doesn't really feel too good with it. As you guys can see, obviously they had a lot of res as well. But yeah, moving on to the next team here, guys, we got Farina, Bennett, Shalonin. So this is more of a vape team, right? Just like a forward vape. So yeah, we do the burst right there with Farina, and then now I just do the Shalonin, and then into Mavuika with her burst as well. And by the way, guys, my talents for Mavuika, I'll show you guys at the end of the video, and the relics that I was running. But yeah, she wasn't even like, that high level talents, right? Because the weekly that came out, you're not able to do the or you're not able to like fully max her out because the weekly just released, right? So I was only able to get like 1 or 2 materials. So I think I have like level 8 on the burst, and I'm level like 6 and on the elemental skill in the normal. So yeah, I wasn't even able to get like the full amount yet. But yeah, man, I mean, this team is definitely alright as well. I feel like the melt team felt a little bit better, but maybe the time says otherwise, right? Maybe the time says otherwise. Maybe this team is a little bit better. I mean, you'd also do get more like overall consistent damage, I feel like, because that's like what, like 70k vapes, when I am hitting that, or just 70k raw damage, because I didn't have Farina off field right there. So that is really good though. That is definitely really good. So yeah, definitely another viable team. And again, guys, like I don't have like perfect rotations or anything like that, so I don't want it to be like, oh, this is the end all be all. So like maybe there is a faster rotation with a a Sitlali Shalonin Mavuika team, right? This is just kind of from my experience, right? This is just what I was able to test out. So boom, that did a lot of damage. That was like 360k vape right there, insane. Yeah, he's dead. So there you guys go, man. Moving on to the next team, we got Sitlali Kazuha Bennett. So yeah, a lot of these teams, guys, are gonna either need Kazuha or Shalonin or Sitlali, mainly the Natlin specific characters though, because you do want to get the Night Soul Blessing, and you guys will see how much it's felt when I run a non-Night Soul Blessing team. I think I ran one team with that, which was Overload, and it felt decent. We'll get to it once we're there, but yeah, I mean, overall, not too bad in my opinion, guys. honestly, they definitely performed pretty good, even with only like one Night Soul character, right? That did a lot of damage. Yeah, that right there was really insane. Like the Kazuha swirl on the cryo right there for the melt hit. Yeah, I mean, we just insta one bang pretty much all of those guys there. So this could be, you know, arguably a better team than the Shalonen variant, just because of the fact that Kazuha can swirl the cryo and you can kind of melt a lot easier, right? I feel like that could definitely be a reason to want to do that. Right there we throw Pyro though, but yeah, I mean, Citlali's off-field cryo app is really, really good. Also, her cryo app for her like energy regen is really good too. You know, I was expecting Citlali to be a lot worse because a lot of people like before she released were like, oh, you're gonna need like a super crazy amount of ER. But yeah, no, it seems like you only really need 2 elemental skills and you're good to go. Alright, moving into the Overload team though, this is going to be a little fun. So yeah, obviously in this slot, guys, we put Mavuika instead of Xiangling. And it's just my standard Raiden Hyper Carry Overload team, right? And yeah, I mean 379k. C2 by the way though, so you know, obviously bear that in mind. That's not going to be a C0 Raiden doing that. C2 though, and yeah, I mean crazy damage though, guys. And then yeah, we are able to get Mavuika's burst off. You guys will see here. So I'm going to use her burst at full 200 value. And you guys will see how long it takes to get it back up again. So yeah, right there we're doing a bunch of AoEs. We do the burst right there with Sara into the burst of Raiden. And you guys will see how long it takes to get Mavuika's. I don't know if Raiden's normals count towards Mavuika as well. I'm honestly not too sure about that. So, you know, maybe they did. We'll see if I actually do see the burst pop up though. So there we go. And we do the another elemental skill there as well. We do the Sara into the Raiden, and as you guys can see right there, so I'm able to get it now, and that's only like a 50% burst, so it's not like the full amount, or like the 150 at a 200 max. So you can see that you're still able to get it even on a non-Night Soul Blessing team. It's just you need a lot of normal attacks, and you need a, you know, pretty much just kind of stall. I wasn't even able to get Mavuika's burst in there. I could have definitely used it right there. But yeah, it wasn't full though, guys, so there's that. This next team here is Mavuika Kazuha for Nouvellette. So the thing is too, I did not run scroll on my Mavuika for any of these showcases here, guys. It's just because I didn't want to have to swap the artifacts, and it would have just took a while. But just bear in mind, you can get more damage out of this too, because you would be running scroll on Mavuika instead of running, you know, Obsidian Codex. So right there, I mean, amen. The Pyro app was really good off field. She definitely can be a really nice Pyro app off field character, just to be able to do that. So if you want that Xiangling replacement, she is pretty good for it. I think specific teams though, like Child National and yeah, like you know, any type of like Ayato Vape type team, I feel like probably need Xiangling still. But like any other team, guys, I mean, we were cooking with like a Nouvellette type setup, right? Nouvellette with Mavuika, which, you know, you would always already do that with Xiangling too. But I mean, look at this. This was only in about a minute, guys. That's a really fast first half right there. About a minute on the first half. We burst with Mavuika at the very end there just to get the kill. So that is really good. Now, another team I decided to test was Ganyu with Citlali Mavuika, because I was like, okay, you know, we have a new Cryo Shielder for EM as well to boost melt damage. Let's test it out. Like, what are we saying damage-wise? So we burst right there with Mavuika. We do a ton of damage, and I start to do the charge attacks right there. 130k, 140k. So yeah, definitely really good damage right there with Ganyu. If I can get the uptime on the shield with Citlali better, then I definitely think that could be a lot more damage right there, guys, and a lot faster too. But yeah, another really cool type team comp that you can run with Mavuika as well, just off-field Pyro app. Obviously these guys are a built-in Pyro, but you guys can see that it is definitely doable though. So there we go, and then I'm about to get Citlali's elemental skill going. I do the Mavuika burst, boom, and then yeah, I just start spinning with Mavuika. Yes sir, this is the main gameplay, by the way, guys. This is really it right here, the charge attack playstyle with Mavuika. That's pretty much all you're really doing. But yeah, I mean, she is generating the Night Soul points though, so you're always going to be getting uptime on Obsidian Codex though. So that's obviously very good. So yeah, right here I'm just kind of shooting them. You guys can see the Pyro app is it's in like a certain amount of interval time, so you know it's not like Xiangling where it's spinning around in a circle. It's every like I think 1 second, 1.5 seconds or something like that, you get the tick of Pyro. So that is really good, and you're able to get the Pyro app consistently too. Look at that, 350k Mavuika. This is really a double DPS team right here too, just like my Raiden team right there with Mavuika is kind of like a double DPS team, guys. So very cool right there, man. And yeah, we do get the kill with Ganyu. So about a minute and a half. That was pretty fast considering, you know, everything right there, man. So next team here is Mono Pyro. What do you guys think about Mono Pyro? My experience for Mono Pyro has always been good, especially with Kazuha Shalonen and Mavuika, guys. honestly, this might be your best team. Actually, though, like, look how much damage I do. That's against pyro-resistant enemies, too. So, obviously, we're shredding all the pyro. But, oh my gosh, man. 90k, no melt, no reaction. Just raw 90k. And bear in mind, that is a level 8 on the burst and a level 6 on the elemental skill. So, we're still missing out on so much extra damage. Like, this team, oh my gosh, man. I was so shocked. Like, 30 seconds in, and I'm already killed both those phases. I think the only team that came close was the Nouvelette team. But that's just because it's Nouvelette, right? Nouvelette's just absolutely absurd. And, yeah, I mean, this was a absurd team, guys. Insane results right here. I think, honestly, Monopyro might be my favorite team with her, actually. Even over, like, Sitlali. So, if you're someone that doesn't want to have to pull for Sitlali and wants to have a really good team right there, I mean, that's a minute right there on that first half, guys. Just straight up. So, yeah, this last one right here, guys, I think this is the last one for the video. Yup, this is Plunge. Plunge Mavuika. So, yeah, I got a bunch of different teams over here, guys. How many teams was that? I'm not even too sure, actually. I'll have to title it in the video how many teams we tested, but yeah, I mean, Plunge Mavuika didn't feel too good, but to be fair, these guys are pyro resistant. I didn't have VV on my Shanyan as well, so a lot of more improvements we could have got here, guys, for sure. So yeah, definitely a kind of scuffed run here. I'll kind of skip through this because I feel like this one wasn't really like too great, but I kept it in just in case. So yeah, here we do another one of those, and then you guys will see the amount of damage we do on the plunges though. So I do the Shalonen right there, we burst, and then I do a bunch of plunges here. So about like 100k on the plunge, 120k right there. Not bad. And the thing is too, right, I did not have, as I mentioned, VV on Shanyan. So that's like at least like 150k, you know, 140k there. So yeah, I think honestly, guys, pretty good results overall for Mavuika across the board, man. Yeah, so this was kind of just a stall fest here, guys. It took about like 40 seconds to get the kill there. Yeah, I mean, I definitely could have did a lot better with the rotations and stuff, but yeah, there is the kill, boom, and then we just do the charge attack at the very end there. So yeah, guys, I think overall, let's back out here. We're on Genshin Impact again. Let's back out. But overall, guys, I do think that Mavuika is a great character. I think she's gonna be a mainly on-field DPS type character. If you're someone that wants to run her off-field, you definitely can. And remember, she does have the option to be able to be run on scroll. So if you're someone that wants to run, you know, Mavuika on like a, you know, let's say overload team for like Raiden, like a hyper carry Raiden, scroll set for Mavuika is automatically better than a Xiangling on that overload team. So she's automatically an upgrade. Looking at just like main DPS type variants, we saw like a ton of them. You can definitely really run like Monopyro. You can do Melt with Sitlali, you can do the yeah, you can do like Vape with Farina. There's so many different like variants of like main DPS you can run, and then again sub DPS, like if you're running her on Nouvelette Farina, like there's so many teams, guys. The only thing that I have as a gripe about Mavuika is the whole, you know, Night Soul Blessing thing, and that she's really restricted to that. So I think overall, I think she's going to be a very solid character, but she does require you to have some type of Natling characters to be able to take advantage of the burst consistently, and I don't really like that. You could alleviate it with a C1, and, you know, that could obviously help you out as well, but again, guys, pulling for a C1, I would rather have you pull for a C0 Sitlali than a C1 Mavuika, in my opinion. I think that would still probably be better for you, and you would get your Night Soul Blessing that way, so it's really just not worth to go for a C1, in my opinion, on Mavuika. Yeah, and then also, by the way, her weapon was level 70. Her weapon was level 70, so I didn't even have full max base attack or max crit rate. Yeah, I mean, guys, she is a absolutely absurd character. Hopefully you guys had really good summons when you did pull for her, and yeah, we're gonna be having a ton of showcase videos here for Mavuika. For what I can do, you know, I do not have like Mulani or like Kanich or anything like that, but I'll hop on other people's accounts and we'll get those showcases out too, so you guys can see the other variants of like other main DPS, or even like Chaska too, right? Like that's another DPS I'm you know, definitely curious to test out. So yeah, guys, overall Mavuika's great. I think she performs really well, and yeah, other than that, I don't have too many. Oh, one other issue I will say is no interruption res, even on dupes. No interruption res, by the way, guys. No interruption res. I don't know if she has it on her burst. Does she get interruption res on her burst? I do not think so. Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, so that is a little bit unfortunate, guys. So yeah, that's like another thing that I feel like she lacks as well. So you definitely need a shielder. So that's why Sitlali is such a good unit alongside her. But yeah, guys, I think overall, really good character. You know, again, the only flaws I would say are the fact that you need to run her with Natling characters, and that she does not even have interruption res. But other than that, she's crazy fast DPS, and she's able to just clear for your account. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. How have you guys tested your Mavuika? How does she feel for you guys? That's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let's go through the set bonuses that we had right here, and we'll just kind of scroll through here, guys, so you can see what I was running. But yeah, C0, 668, and that was the showcase there, and it was all on Obsidian Codex, by the way. I did not swap to scroll. I definitely could have, but you know, we decided to opt away from that just to, you know, get the video out quicker. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.